You don't see something like this very often. The 2027 Caterpillar Colossus 10x10 motorhome doesn't try to fit into any familiar category, and that's exactly what makes it so compelling. At a glance, it already feels different, larger, heavier, and far more purposeful than a typical motorhome. This is not a vehicle built for convenience or casual travel. It is built with intent, designed to handle environments that most vehicles are never meant to face. What you're looking at is a fusion of industrial strength and long-range living, a machine that turns mobility into something far more capable and ambitious. Its presence is defined first by its scale. 10 wheels stretch across its extended frame, supporting a structure that feels closer to heavy equipment than a traditional road vehicle. The proportions alone create a sense of dominance, but it's the details that reinforce that identity. The red exterior adds a bold visual punch, while the bodywork emphasizes durability over decoration. Thick panels, reinforced sections, and a stance that sits high above the ground all point toward one thing. This machine is built to endure. But this vehicle isn't just about how it looks, it's about how it performs. Once it starts moving, the Colossus reveals a level of control that feels surprising for something of its size. On paved roads, it maintains a steady and composed motion. The multi-axle setup distributes its weight in a way that keeps the ride balanced, even when the vehicle itself is anything but small. It doesn't feel rushed, and it doesn't need to. Its presence alone changes the way the road feels around it. Take it beyond the pavement, and everything begins to make sense. This is where the Colossus is truly in its element. Rough terrain, loose surfaces, and unpredictable conditions become part of the experience rather than obstacles to avoid. The suspension system works constantly beneath the surface, adapting to uneven ground and absorbing impacts without disrupting the vehicle's forward momentum. Climbing over rocks or pushing through dirt trails, it maintains a steady pace, almost as if the terrain itself has little influence over its direction. Driving it is less about speed and more about command. Every input feels deliberate, and every response carries weight. From the elevated driving position, you gain a clear view of everything ahead, reinforcing the feeling that you're operating something built for serious conditions. It's not about quick reactions or sharp turns. It's about control, awareness, and confidence. Then, as you step inside, the experience shifts once again. The rugged exterior gives way to a surprisingly refined interior space, one that feels designed not just for function, but for comfort as well. The cabin opens up into a layout that feels spacious and organized, offering more than just a place to sit. It feels like a place to stay. The driver's area is structured like a control hub, with large displays and clearly arranged controls that make everything easy to access and understand. Move further inside, and the living space becomes the focus. There is a clear intention behind how everything is arranged. Seating areas are designed for relaxation without sacrificing practicality, while the materials strike a balance between durability and a more refined finish. The kitchen is compact but capable, ready to support extended journeys without feeling limited. Storage is integrated in a way that keeps everything accessible while maintaining a clean and uncluttered environment. And when it's time to rest, the sleeping area provides a calm and quiet space that contrasts with the rugged world outside. As the journey continues, all these elements begin to connect. The strength of the exterior, the capability of its off-road performance, and the comfort of the interior all work together to create a seamless experience. It doesn't feel like separate parts. It feels like one cohesive system designed to support long-distance exploration without compromise. When the movement finally slows and the vehicle comes to a stop, the Colossus doesn't lose its impact. Even at rest, it holds a presence that's hard to ignore. Under controlled lighting, every detail becomes more defined, from the structure of the body to the sheer scale of its components. It stands there with the same authority it carries in motion, reminding you that this is a machine built for more than just travel. Take it back into the open landscape, and the experience reaches its peak. Surrounded by natural elements, the Colossus feels perfectly aligned with its purpose. At sunrise, the red body reflects the first light of the day, giving it a sense of energy and life. By sunset, it becomes a silhouette against the horizon, calm but still powerful. In these moments, it becomes clear that this vehicle is not just about getting somewhere, it's about the journey itself and the places it allows you to reach. In the end, the 2027 Caterpillar Colossus 10x10 motorhome stands apart from everything else. It doesn't follow expectations, and it doesn't try to compete in a traditional sense. Instead, it creates its own category, one defined by strength, capability, and the freedom to explore without limits. It's not designed for everyone, and that's exactly the point. This is a machine built for those who want more than just a vehicle, something that can go further, carry more, and turn every journey into something extraordinary.